Friends, 805 days over. Yesterday, Putin started his fifth term as president of Russian Federation. In the war zone on southern front, Kherson, no changes. Zaporizhia, the Russians made advance towards Rabotyne, now holding 40% of the village. Verbov fight continues. Remivki salient, no changes. In east on Marinka, south as well as on western front, no changes. In north, which is Krasnogorovka, heavy fight continues and it seems Russians have the initiative and they have made some advance. Avdiivka front, after long time, Russians advanced towards Nevelsky direction in the northern outskirts. Pervomaisky also they advance in the south approximately 100 meters. West of Avdiivka, Netyalovo, where Ukrainians carried out counter-offensive, fight continues, no changes. Urlovka sector, Umansky direction, Russians made some gains. Semyonovka, no changes. North of Avdiivka, Novopokrovskoye, Russians advanced more than 300 meters and now they are on the outskirts of this village. Sokol, no changes. Novo Alexandrovka, Russians made gains approximately 100 meters. Ocheretino direction, no changes, which is held by the Russians. Kalinovo, Russians advanced 100 meters. Alexandrovka, Russian offensive operation continues. Some minor gains. Arkhangelsky, which is held 90% by the Russians, they made more gains. Bakhmut front as well as towards North Soledar Seversky region, no changes, though heavy fight continues on many of its front lines. In North Ukraine, Lyman direction, Yampulovka, Terny fight continues on their eastern front, however, no changes. Burovoy sector, Russians made gains towards Stelmakhovka. Kupyansk direction, where they hold Kotyarovka as well as Kislovka, they made advance 100 meters further towards the southern direction of Kotyalovka. Interdiction missions, Ukrainians struck oil depot in Luhansk city, which has caused huge destruction. They have used ATACMS, that is Army Tactical Missile System, which has range of more than 3 kilometer and is supersonic missile, more than Mach 3 speed. Russia has officially warned UK that it will strike in UK's territory in event of Ukraine strikes on Russian Federation territory by UK missiles, and similar warning has been given to France as well. This warning came after UK's Foreign Minister David Cameron said that Ukraine can strike inside Russian Federation with UK weapons. Palestine, Israel, Middle East, IDF offensive operation in East Rafah continuing. It captured Rafah crossing by advancing 3 kilometers, and this crossing is between Egypt and Gaza. Situation is also escalating in northern Gaza and along with the border of Lebanon, and its security agencies are raiding Palestinian houses in West Bank. As for informations, Russian troops are amassing at Belgorod-Kursk border, where it has amassed 30 to 35,000 and 15,000 as backup, with more than 430 tanks, 135 artillery and another 400 towed artilleries. Front is almost 40 kilometers wide. War may escalate further. It is already happening in Middle East and so is likely to happen in Ukraine, where the American ATACMs are being used against Russian territory, and Russian advance cannot be stopped in the eastern front and now and then also in northern and southern front. Russians interdiction missions continuing as before. Yesterday was the third phase of election in India and a massive amount of unfair means were used. Let us see how the entire thing unfolds. There are four more phases to go. Protests by students, farmers, workers continuing in USA, France, Germany, and many other countries globally against the war, against destruction of Palestinian homes and their elimination. That's all from my side today. See you tomorrow. Thank you.